Hi guys, Rent006 here. We're doing redstone again. Now, before I begin this video, I would like to make an apology. I can't seem to get my recording system working properly, so I decided to go into this mode, strange mode, that allows me to record at high speed with the devastating disadvantage of sudden frame rate drops during recording. So it may just freeze. Your recording or screen may just freeze a lot, but it's generally faster. Its general frame rate's up. So anyways, what I'm here to talk about is this here. Well, if you could read the title of this video, yes, that's right, this is Internet. Kind of. So what do we have here? We have a client, which is basically a small server, not a server computer. This is what you are, you're browsing the internet and stuff. This here is a website hoster, or packet sender manager thing. It's got some pretty cool things that it can do. And that over there is a printer. Sand and gravel printer. It's all connected via the network cables. Now I use I2C interface, or my own version of the I2C interface, which is data and clock. And then this is a makeshift router. We actually have a proper router here, which works very, very well with a heatsink. And it's got some very complicated wiring to make sure that the clock and stuff spreads out to all the ports at perfect timing. Because everything has to stay perfectly same delay. Data and clock have to stay perfectly the same delay. So anyways, what this thing can do is quite a lot. It can be used for quite a lot of things. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to load a piece of a website from the server onto the client. So we need to do something called a packet request. Now this is the server. So, well, this is the client, and this is going to be sent to the server. So this is the address or IP address of the server, 1011. I think. The file type, none. The data, which is split into two sections, or sometimes it's used as all of this. Currently it's split in two sections. This here symbolizes the address that the data is going to be sent to, the packet, and this is the packet ID. So we're going to request packet 1 to be sent to address 1101 or 0010 as it actually is from 0100 well to 01010 server. Then we push this button. Now I haven't tested this a lot at all, so I'm just hoping this works. And we should receive packet 1 through the network. So there's the request. You should see those wires at the top changing. There we go. Then here comes the data. Just acknowledged it. It's sending it. That's the progress bar of how far it's received. And I'm not sure if it worked. I don't think it did. Really not sure what just happened. Well, let's see. What is packet 1? Packet 1 is 10101010. It is definitely not loaded in here. Our address is 1000. Our destination address is not equal to that. Well, that's the problem. Okay. It was trying to send to a non-existent IP. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. So it obviously responded, but it was intended for a different computer, like real networking. Okay, there comes the call. Slight change the address. The response. Progress. File received. Bam. Look at that. We just downloaded an 8-bit file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, the speed is about 2 bits per second. 1 bit per 4 ticks. See this file? See this file? I just received it over there. So that was pretty cool. I can also send stuff to myself, but that's pretty boring, so I decided not to show you that, guys. Now, let's receive packet 2. Just so you guys know, I'm not doing any wizardy. It's 110000011, and player has joined. Okay, so wait, where was I? Alright. Now, let's see, what is the IP of the printer? Just going to check 0011 or 1100, not sure. So we're going to send a bit of stuff we're going to print. I'm gonna print some stuff. 0011. To this address, we will send this. Hoping that the address is correct. Because again, I did not prepare this at all. We should have the printer print. There we are. Look at that. 100001. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Want this to be cooler? Let's make it cooler. Let's print another line. Because by the way, packets are like pieces of data. The printer receives each packet as a line. So then we're sending again to the printer. Okay, I could do this all day until we have a nice pattern. We can print smiley faces and stuff too, but this is boring. Don't we all agree? Okay, so now let's do something even more interesting. This is a pretty complicated stunt. I'm going to use this client here to send a request over the network, the whole network, to the server. The server is going to receive this request, and it's going to go through its data bank and find whichever one of these I decided to use. It's then going to send this data, not back to the client, however, but to the printer. So what I'm basically doing is I'm asking the client, asking the server, to print a file from the internet. It doesn't even go to the client. It's all automated. Basically, this thing says, "Hey server, could you print this file for me?" The server's like, "Okay," and then it goes beep 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 to the printer. Okay, it doesn't actually say okay because there's no communication at all with the client via the server. But that's basically what. Okay, strange. He left and then next nanosecond he joined, and the same again. Well, whatever. Ignoring that, I will attempt this. Come on, please. This stunt. Ignore this. Oh, great, now I can't see anything. This is the wrong way around. So we swap that. Now it should work. Okay, no preparation at all. Too busy trying to get this recorder to work. Which reminds me, I do hope most of this is being recorded. Receiving 50%, and it's downloaded, and bam, checkerboard. Let's do an inverted checkerboard. So we just printed a file from the server. So 1001 10 11 100. Okay. That's quite confusing. But this should print the second part of the checkerboard pattern. So we're going to the server, requesting that across the server. Server's then going to its hard drive, loading this data. There it is. Goes through the network, transmits it, goes to the printer downloads the file, and prints the second half of the checkerboard pattern. Check it out. I could do this all day, and then we have this massive checkerboard pattern. Or I could automate it if I wanted to. But that's it. You know, you can reprogram this for whatever patterns. You can make a smiley face. I can maybe automate this printing procedure. You know. This is the basic. I've only been working on this for a day, and we appear to be slightly low on white ink. But I'm going to add more proportionals and, which by the way is stuff you add to the servers, and we'll make this like a whole internet. Also, as you may have noticed, you probably haven't, but here we have the Red Game 2, which is my latest redstone computer, for those who do not know. Pretty darn fast, with the GPU removed, and this is going to be connected to the internet. That's right. Also, you're wondering why this is on the server. It's because I give tours on the server. There's 2 tracks here. This track goes to this plot. There's another tour track, and I also give personal tours. Also, one last note. This router can be put next to each other. As you can see that these ports are aligned, and this port is on the side, so that you can put lots of them next to each other, and it's kind of designed to do that. So you can make lots of ports. But here I was too lazy to copy and paste it, so I just built mine myself. It's not as good as that one. It's probably a bit off sync, but it does the job for now. Okay, so I hope you like this, and I probably will continue it. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's quite important. It's not actually my idea. This is from TDX Games. They wanted me to help them build an internet. Their original design was very strange. I modified it to a point where it's basically mine. And, well, they did help me design it and stuff. I do credit them. But I did most, if not all of this. So, yeah. I guess that's it. That is it. So, bye. Thanks for watching.